lovely to be here. Hi, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're joining us from. It's great to have everyone here. And Caleb, thank you for that lovely introduction. That was a good one.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you very much. It's lovely to have you with us today.
Yes, it's good to be here. All right, let's
Yeah.
get right to it. This session is going to be a very interactive section. We're going to be talking about the Scrum Master role, how you can become a Scrum Master and, join the tech space, join the tech industry without necessarily knowing how to code or program. You're in the part of the tech space, you're supporting teams, you're building products, but you don't know how to code. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And give me a moment to pull up my slides and we can get right into it. Okay, a moment, please. Okay, kindly confirm you can all see my slides. Can you all see my slides? Just let me know, give me a thumbs up in the chat box if you can see my slides.
Yeah, we can see a slide.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So our topic today is breaking into tech, how to become a Scrum Master and build products without coding. And before we get started, I like to do a little icebreaker. You know, I'm sure we've all had other things we've been doing since today before this class. Some of us it's 4 p.m. and some of us it's morning, it's afternoon. So let's have a quick little icebreaker just to have some fun, ease up the tension. So the icebreaker would be, what did you want to be when you were younger and what do you do now? So I'm sure some of us, when you were growing up, you wanted to be a pilot, you wanted to be an astronaut, you wanted to be different things. So let me know in the chat box, what did you want to be and what are you doing now? I wanted to be a nurse, but I'm currently a Scrum Master. So I want to know, let's get to know each other. Let me know in the chat box very quickly, what did you want to be? Chizaram said she wanted to be a superwoman. I'm not sure how you want to be a superwoman. Okay, that's what you currently do. Oh, that's awesome. I would love to know how you do that, Chizaram. Okay, Chinaso says, I don't know if it's a he or she, but they want to be a doctor, wanted to be a doctor, but now a digital marketer, petroleum engineer, but I'm doing business development. Okay, that's fine. Can we get more responses? Let's know, what did you want to be? At some point, I wanted to be a politician. I wanted to be the president of Nigeria. But now that I'm a Scrum Master, I'm sure we all wanted to be different things. I wanted to be a model, but I'm a social media manager now. That's nice. I do a million things at a time. Okay. I wanted to be a computer engineer. Okay, that's beautiful. So life doesn't always go the way we've planned it, but the important thing is that at every point in time, at every stage of your life, you're focused, you have goals, and you're working towards achieving that goals. And even though sometimes it doesn't turn out exactly how you want it to be, you don't relent, you just keep going, you keep working towards achieving your goals. So it's lovely to meet everyone. Aside from knowing our names, now we know what we wanted to be and what we currently do. Okay, that's all right. So let's talk about Scrum. I don't know how many of us have heard about Scrum before. Have you heard about Scrum? Have you heard about the Scrum Master role? Have you heard about Agile? There's a pool. You can see it on your screen. Let me know. Have you heard about the term Scrum before? Do you know anything about Scrum? If yes, just click yes. If no, just click no. Or you can also let me know in the chat box if you can't use the pool. Have you heard about the term Scrum before? Okay, all right. So some of us are new to it. I'm yet to see our response. Uh, have you had any prior experience with Scrum before? I see yes. What kind of industry would you be interested in applying Scrum? Okay, I'm seeing your responses. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, awesome. So from the response, I'm seeing some of us are familiar with the Scrum framework, and some of us have not heard about it before, but it's fine. We're here to learn. We're going to briefly learn about Scrum, basic, but we're going to learn about the Scrum Master role and how you can become a Scrum Master. So let's get right into it. So what is Scrum? Scrum is a framework for managing complex projects, particularly in software development. Its processes enables teams to work iteratively, adapting to changing requirements and delivering value in small incremental steps. So this is, English definition, but let's talk about it. Let's and I said that you want to develop a project, you want to develop an app, and you have two options. There are two teams you need to work with. The first team, it's a team where you tell them what you need to do, and it's going to take some time. Let's say it's going to take about 1 year, and you give them 1 year to work on that project. They have the whole of, they have the whole year to work on it. And then at the end of the year, you go see what they've done. They give you, you see the app that they have developed. And then there's a second team where it's going to take 1 year to develop this app, but instead of you waiting till the end of the year to see the app that is being developed, you guys have constant review. So at the end of every month, they call you, you see what they've done, you collect, you give them feedback and they improve. So sometimes you give them feedback. There are some things you notice in the products that they are developing and you don't like it and you need some changes. You let them know and they're able to implement that change. So they are always iterating. More every month, you meet with them. You guys have a review section, and they collect feedback from you and improve the product that they're developing based on that feedback that they're giving you. So yeah, two things. The first one, you just let them know what to do. They understand you. They are working on it, and at the end of the time that they're giving you, you receive your product. And then the second thing, you let them know what to do. They understand you, but even though they understand you, they also want to work with you. So they are working with you on a monthly basis. You're giving them feedback, they are adapting and improving based on that feedback that they are giving you. So this is a scenario for you to let me know if you were the person who is trying to develop this product, which of the teams would you prefer to work with? Is it team one? Okay, let's say team A is the team where you don't get to have review sessions at the end of the time frame. You see what they've done, and then we have team two where you get to have constant review sessions with them to see what they're doing and give them feedback from time to time. So if you are this person, which of these teams would you want to work with? Team one or team two? Let me know in the chat box. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So let me know in the chat box. Team two. Okay. Chinonso says team one. Okay. We don't have team three, just team one and team two. Team one, the team where uh you don't get to have review sessions with them, and then team two where you get to have review sessions with them. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of team twos. So yeah, team two is the team we're working with. Team two is the team that is practicing the Scrum framework. So the Scrum framework is a kind of framework where you get for that. And then we have improved quality. I already talked a bit about this. When you're using the Scrum framework, you're developing your product incrementally. You're consistently collecting feedback from your stakeholders and then improving the quality of the products that you're developing. So you're not waiting till the end of the project cycle. You're not waiting till the end of the year, assuming it's a project that will take 1 year. You're not waiting till the end of the year to get this work done. You're not waiting till the end of the year to see how well your product is doing. You can consistently improve your product month by month iteratively. So these are a few benefits of the Scrum framework. Also great adaptability. Teams can adapt. So if after 2 months of developing this project, after 2 months, they keep, constantly collecting feedback from the stakeholders, working closely with the stakeholder. And then after 2 months, they realize that there is need for change. Something came up, maybe there's a new trend in the market, maybe what they're actually working on is no longer trending, or there's something new. They can hop on that without having any loss. They can easily adapt using the Scrum framework. So these are a few benefits of the Scrum framework. And in the previous slide, I was able to mention the roles, the primary roles within the Scrum framework. We have the role of the Scrum Master, the product owner, and the developers. These are the core human beings we have within the Scrum framework. They are the ones who are doing the work. The product owner is responsible for the product side, managing the product backlog, helping the team understand the business value. So they are the ones who help the team, know what they need to work on, what features does our product need to have, what value can our products give to our customers, to our users. That's the responsibility of the product owner. And then we have the development team. The development team on their own end, they are the ones who are actively working and developing an increment at the end of every sprint. So the development team, we call them developers within the Scrum framework. And it's a collection or a group of persons that have the necessary skills to get the work done. So the development team can differ. A project might require, okay, so the development team can differ. You can have the designer, maybe the UI UX designer, the front-end developer, the back-end developer, the business analyst, the data analyst, the cybersecurity guy. They are part of the development team. Trying to see the chart here. Yes, the product manager is different from the Scrum Master here. So that's what I'm trying to talk about here. So the development team, depending on the skill that is needed to get the work done for that project, that's what will make up the developers. But then the product owner, on the other end, is the person who helps the team, know what they need to work on, which of the features should we work on for this sprint, what is top priority for us for this sprint, what does our stakeholder need from us, what does our customer need from us. They help the team understand the business side and how they can add value. And then we have the Scrum Master. The Scrum Master, just as the name says, Scrum Master, the Scrum Master is the master of Scrum. The Scrum Master is the person who helps the team stay focused and implement this Scrum framework. So the Scrum framework is a framework for managing projects. Project management, there are different ways you can manage projects. We have the traditional project management, and you have the waterfall project management, and then we have agile project management, managing projects using the agile mindset. And then agile have different frameworks. We have Scrum, Kanban, Lean. There are various agile frameworks that teams can use to manage their projects and manage their processes and build their products. And Scrum is one of the many agile frameworks, and it is the most widely used agile framework. It has, it's Scrum theory, it has practices, it has a set of rules. If you're familiar with the Scrum framework, you know about these things. We have the Scrum events that help us, and we get to meet daily. We have the sprints and all of these things. Now we have the Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is someone who has fully mastered this Scrum framework and can help teams and organizations use this Scrum framework to build their products. So as a Scrum Master, do you understand the Scrum framework? It's just like, let's say what the pastor is to the church members or to the Christians, the person who is there helping them, teaching them how to follow God and all of those things, guiding them through it. That is what the Scrum Master does for Scrum teams. So the Scrum team, they are developing this project. They need to get work done. But how would they go about it? That's where Scrum comes in. The Scrum framework is the process that they are going to follow to get their work done. And the Scrum Master is someone who is part of the team and is helping them follow the Scrum process. So yes, to answer your question, product manager is different from Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is on the process part. The Scrum Master is there managing the process, ensuring that the team is doing what needs to be done. They are following the Scrum process. And then the product owner, on the other hand, is on the business value aspect. They are managing the product backlog, ensuring that the team is delivering what they need to deliver to help improve the business value of the product. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a deeper look into the role of the Scrum Master, because of course, that's what we're here to do. We talk about the role of the Scrum Master and how you can become a Scrum Master without, being technical. The thing about the role of the Scrum Master is you don't need any technical knowledge. You don't need to know how to program. You don't need to know how to code to become a Scrum Master, because your main focus is to ensure that the team is following the Scrum process as it should be. So all you need to understand about before you can become a Scrum Master is understanding the Scrum framework. So we have something we call the Scrum Guide. The Scrum Guide is more, is the Bible of Scrum. It guides us. It's from the Scrum frame. The Scrum Guide will help you understand the different parts of Scrum, the different aspects of Scrum, the different principles and processes within the Scrum framework. As a Scrum Master, you are expected to master this Scrum Guide. You're expected to know everything within this Scrum Guide, and then you now guide your team in implementing and following this process. The Scrum Master is a facilitator, coach, and guide for the Scrum team. They ensure that the Scrum process is followed, removes obstacles, and fosters a collaborative environment. Think of them as the team's champion, ensuring everyone is on track, empowered, and working efficiently. So the Scrum Master is there to guide the team, coach the team, facilitate processes, ensuring that everyone is doing what they need to do, everyone is on track. They don't have any problems, they don't have any impediments, things are moving smoothly. That's what the Scrum Master is there to do. A few responsibilities of the Scrum Master. The Scrum Master facilitates Scrum events. So when we begin to talk about the Scrum framework, you're going to learn about Scrum events. These are meetings that we have within the Scrum framework. We have 5 Scrum events. We have the sprint. We have sprint planning. Sprint planning is a time where the team comes together to talk about what they want to work on for that period of time, for that sprint. And then we have the daily Scrum. The daily Scrum is a period of time where the team meets. It happens every day. Sprint planning happens at the beginning of the sprint. Then the daily Scrum happens every day, every working day of that sprint. So let's assume it's a 2-week sprint. A sprint is a period of time where the team commits to achieving a particular goal, and then they do all the necessary things that they need to do to achieve that goal. So that is a sprint, and the sprint begins with sprint planning. So sprint planning, the team comes together and they talk about the sprint. What do we want to achieve this sprint? The product owner comes with the product backlog and says, oh, these are the top priorities, these are the features that we can work on. This is the value that's, working on these features, developing them. This is the value it's going to add to our product. These are some of the user stories I have. The product owner works the team through what they are expecting from the sprint, how the sprint can add value. Then the developers on their own end talk about what they need to do to be able to achieve the goal of that sprint, to be able to, work on those features and turn them into a working software. Once they are able to do this, they've done their sprint planning. And of course, the Scrum Master is there facilitating the process, ensuring that the meeting took place, everyone is on track, everyone is discussing what needs to be discussed. And then the sprint planning is the first event that begins the sprint. Then we have the daily scrum, where the team gets to meet every day to inspect their progress towards the goal for the sprint. So every day they come together and they, for 15 minutes, they talk, how far have we gone? How far have we gone? What do we need to do? What did you do yesterday? What are we going to be doing today in order to achieve our goal for the sprint? So the daily scrum, and then at the end of the sprint, they have a sprint review. The sprint review is a period of time where the team review what they walk their stakeholders through what they've done. It's a period of time where the team walk their stakeholders through what they've done. So the review, they invite their stakeholders, their customers, the people who are paying them, to show them what they've been able to develop, what they've been able to come up with within that sprint. And then the last Scrum event is the sprint retrospective. The sprint retrospective is when the team have some time to talk about how they're doing as a team and how they can improve. So these are the 5 Scrum events. So the responsibility of the Scrum Master is to facilitate the Scrum event, facilitate them in the sense they make sure it happens, they make sure it is positive, it is productive, the team is on track. They also coach the team on Scrum principles and practice. So the Scrum Master, of course, you're a master of Scrum, you've gone through the Scrum guide, you've gotten your certification, so you understand the Scrum framework. And sometimes you are being employed into a team, you're added to a team that maybe they don't even know about Scrum, but maybe this organization, they just decided to start practicing the Scrum framework. They want to use the framework to build a particular project, and then you're employed into that team, and your team do not have any idea of Scrum. It's your responsibility to coach them, to teach them, let them understand the principles and the practices within the Scrum framework, including teaching them how to work together effectively. Also, the Scrum Master is responsible for identifying and removing impediments and obstacles to the team's progress. So as the team is working, every sprint, they're going to have challenges, they're going to have obstacles, maybe something isn't going well, maybe a particular stakeholder is supposed to approve of something, but they've not approved it, or maybe there's a challenge. It is your responsibility as a Scrum Master to manage these challenges, to ensure that your team do not have any obstacle, any impediment, anything that is going to stop them or hinder them from achieving the goal for that sprint or for delivering what they've committed to deliver. So you're managing these impediments, these blockers. You're also responsible for promoting communication and collaboration within the team. You support the product owner in defining and prioritizing the product backlog. So basically, the Scrum Master role is more of a service role. You're there to support and serve the team, ensure that they have everything that they need to get their work done. You're managing the process, ensuring that everything is on track, monitoring deliverables, and ensuring that they are being effective and efficient. So that is a little insight on the Scrum Master role. Okay, all right. So let's talk about becoming a Scrum Master. Who can be a Scrum Master? Anyone with a passion for teamwork. Anyone with a passion for teamwork, problem solving, and empowering others can become a Scrum Master. You don't need any special skill, or you don't need to learn any particular programming language or whatever to become a Scrum Master. Once you have a passion for teamwork, you have a passion for organizing, for coordinating, for ensuring everyone is doing what they need to do, ensuring everyone is collaborating, ensuring that everyone has what they need to get their work done, you can be a Scrum Master. If you have a passion for problem solving, when there's a challenge, you have the passion to, work towards removing this problem, to make it go away, to ensure that it doesn't hinder progress, you can be a Scrum Master. If you have passion for empowering others, you're someone who, you like to coach people, you like to mentor people, you like to help people achieve their goal, work with them, hold their hands to do what they need to do, you can be a Scrum Master because that's what it takes. You're there to support people, to ensure that they have everything that they need to get their work done, and you're helping them solve whatever problem and challenges that come up as they do it. That's what it takes to be a Scrum Master. So whether you're just starting your career in tech or looking to make a change, the Scrum Master role is open to everyone. You don't need any special technical skills or background in tech. So all you just need to do is, okay, we're going to talk about what you need to do, steps towards becoming a Scrum Master. But let's just know here that to be a Scrum Master is not hard. You don't need any technical skill. I know there are some skills that there are some career paths that before you go towards that direction, you need to have some technical background, some technical knowledge, just technical skills. But for the Scrum Master role, you do not need to. All you just need to do is to have a passion for teamwork, for problem solving, and for empowering people. So why become a Scrum Master? Is the Scrum Master career path a good one? Is it something that will be beneficial, or is it just a waste of time? Let's find out. Becoming a Scrum Master is a smart career move. Is a very smart career move for several reasons. One of the major reasons is that organizations and a lot of industries are beginning to adopt the agile methodology. The agile methodology is fast rising. A lot of organizations are adopting it. Nobody wants to do just traditional project management where there is no feedback loop. At the end of the project, you're unhappy. What has been developed is not what you want. Nobody wants that problem anymore. So a lot of people are moving the agile route. And this is increasing the demand for skilled Scrum Masters. And the thing is that a lot of persons who say they are Scrum Masters, but they are not skilled. They do not know what they need to do. They don't know what is going to take them to be a professional Scrum Master, someone who can actually help teams and organizations implement this Scrum framework and help them achieve their goals and deliver results using the Scrum framework. So the demand for skilled Scrum Masters it's growing rapidly because a lot of organizations are moving the agile route. And the Scrum Master is someone who have understood the Scrum framework and is there to help teams implement it, streamlining processes, fostering collaboration, and driving innovation. And as a Scrum Master, you can the good thing about the Scrum Master role is that it's a very versatile role. Is a skill that can be applied anywhere. You can apply it in the tech industry. You can also apply it in the non-tech industry. So it's not just tech. The Scrum Master role is something that you can use it. So talking about the tech industry, the Scrum Masters are highly sought after in technology sectors, including software development, app creation, and IT services. Their expertise in Scrum help teams work more efficiently and deliver products fast. So you're needed in the tech industry, whether building apps, building websites, and everything tech, you're needed there because, of course, it requires a team of people to do the work, and the Scrum framework helps these teams be more efficient and deliver their products. And as a Scrum Master, you're there to help teams implement the Scrum framework and achieve their goals. And then coming to the non-tech industry, uh, they are also valuable in industries like healthcare, finance, manufacturing, and even government. I know Scrum Masters who work in the banking industry. So the opportunity for Scrum Masters out there is a lot. Any organization that needs to manage complex projects and cross-functional teams can benefit from a skilled Scrum Master. So as long as there's a project to be worked on, as long as there's a team of people that need to collaboratively work together, they can benefit from the Scrum Master, be it a tech industry or a non-tech industry. As long as there's something that needs to be done and it requires a group of persons to do it, and they require a process, of course, they're going to need a process that will help them achieve that goal. A Scrum Master is needed there. So whatever industry you are, you don't need to, you can start from where you are. So if you're an engineer, if you're a doctor, if you're wherever industry you find yourself, you can find, a Scrum Master role in that industry without having to even divert. Okay, let's move on. Please let me know if you're still following me. I need to be sure I'm carrying everyone along. And if you have questions, you can drop it in the chat box. I'm going to respond to them as I speak, but then some of them I might talk about it during the Q&A session. So I believe you've been able to understand the role of the Scrum Master in the tech industry, and also how you can apply the role of the Scrum Master outside the tech industry, right? I believe you've been able to understand that. And as a Scrum Master, you do not need coding skills. You do not need to program, right? So this is a good career path for people who do not want to go technical, or people who are finding it difficult to maybe code or go the technical route, but they still want to be able to they still want to be able to be part of a team. They still want to be able to be part of a team that develop products, that work on projects. I remember when I was starting out in tech, I wanted to be in tech. I started with software engineering. I learned how to code. But then as I was doing it, I realized that, oh, this is not the path I really want to be. I'm more of, you know, and someone who likes to organize, someone who wants to solve problems, someone who wants to help people achieve their goal. That's the kind of person I am. And then I had to think about it. I had to do an introspective and figure out what career paths within the tech space will help me still be who I am, without changing who I am, help me achieve my goals and still, be the kind of person I am. And that was how I learned about the Scrum Master role. And since I started doing it, that's been a good one. And I'm being myself, I'm doing what I love to do. I'm also part of a team that is working on awesome, amazing tech products. I did not code, but I was able to support this team to work on this product, and I'm happy. So this is something you can do as well. Let's look at a typical day in a Scrum Master's life. What do you do as a Scrum Master? I'm sure a lot of persons ask that. What do you do as a Scrum Master? There are many things you do as a Scrum Master, many things. You support your team, you're collaborating, you're doing one thing or the other. But let's look at the most basic thing a Scrum Master does on a daily basis. As the facilitator, okay, as the facilitator and as the facilitator and coach of the Scrum team, the Scrum Master plays a vital role in ensuring the team follows the Scrum practice and continuously improves. So that is one of your major roles, ensuring that the team is following the Scrum framework, the Scrum practice, and continuously improving. Because a team that just started using the Scrum framework now, they are newbies, they are babies to the Scrum framework. You are the Scrum expert, but this team, they just started using this framework. So they're going to take some time to adjust, to learn. So your goal is to ensure that they are continuously learning and improving till they get to the point where they are excellent Scrum practitioners that can implement this framework without even necessarily needing a Scrum Master. So what do you do on a daily basis as a Scrum Master? Let's say the sprint have started. Remember, I told you what the sprint is in the beginning. The sprint is a short period of time that the team focus on achieving a particular goal, and they are doing everything that they can to ensure that they achieve that goal, they're able to create that working software. So what do you do, within a sprint as a Scrum Master? The first thing you do every morning is the morning stand up. We call it the daily Scrum. You're facilitating the daily Scrum. The Scrum Master leads the daily Scrum, keeping the team focused and on track. They ensure that the development team discuss progress, identifies blockers, and plan the day's work. So that is what we do during daily Scrum. Daily Scrum is a time where the team come together to inspect their progress towards their goal for that sprint, and then also identify impediments, blockers. If there are challenges, maybe the developer is working on something and they discover that something is going to hinder him or her from achieving their goal. The daily scrum is a time where these blockers are raised. And then, of course, the daily scrum is also a time where the team plan their work for that day. So in the morning, they come and everyone speaks on what they've been able to do the previous day and what they plan on doing for that day. So it's like a daily check-in for the team. And the Scrum Master is the one who is facilitating this meeting, ensuring that it happens, ensuring that everyone gets their turn to speak and share their own progress, and everybody is in sync. Another thing the Scrum Master does on a regular is coaching and mentoring the team. The Scrum Master coaches the team on Scrum principles and practice, helping them continuously improve their workflow and processes. They facilitate retrospective and foster a culture of learning and continuous improvement. So you're consistently coaching your Scrum team. Of course, I mentioned earlier that you might be, most times, the team do not know about the Scrum framework. It's a new team, there's a new project to be worked on, and because organizations are moving towards Agile now, and Scrum is the most widely used framework there, the stakeholders or their CEO or their manager now tells the team, okay, it's Scrum that we will use, and then they employ you, Scrum Master, to help the team. So you are going to consistently coach this team. You're going to teach them the different parts of Scrum, the principles, the way we develop products using the Scrum framework and all of this. So coaching and mentoring is something that you would always do. And then another thing you do as a Scrum Master is removing board blockers. You're removing impediments. So there are during your daily stand-up, during your morning daily Scrum, your developers are going to raise impediments. They're going to raise challenges. You're going to identify them. Sometimes they are not even able to raise them, or they do not identify them. You as a Scrum Master, because you're observing, you're monitoring everything everybody is doing, yeah, of course, you're going to see something that you know that if you leave or you let it linger, it will stop the team from achieving their goal. You also, you are raising it as well, and you're working towards removing these blockers. Throughout the day, the Scrum Master acts as a shield, removing any obstacle or distractions that could impede the team's progress. They collaborate with the product owner and the stakeholders to clear the way for the development team. So whoever is bringing up this impediment, maybe there's something that the stakeholder needs to approve, or something that the stakeholder needs to give to the team to help them continue the work they are doing, or maybe the team needs their product owner to come and help clarify a particular user story so that they can continue to work on it. The Scrum Master is there to facilitate all of this process. If it's something that they can fix themselves, they fix themselves. If it's something they can't fix themselves, they are escalating, they are reaching out to whoever can help the team fix this issue, all to ensure that all the impediments, the blockers are out of the way, and the team is focused and they are able to achieve their goal at the end of every sprint. So this is a brief overview of what you do as a Scrum Master, but there are a lot more things you do, depending on your environment, depending on the company you're working in, depending on their structure. Sometimes you might be supporting your product owner, you're working with your product owner to go through the product backlog to ensure that it is up to date. Sometimes you're running trainings within the organization to ensure that everyone understands the Scrum framework. There are a lot of things you're doing as a Scrum Master. And when we begin to learn about the Scrum Master role, we're going to start, we're going to look at the different things you can do as a Scrum Master. As a Scrum Master, you're wearing 8 hats within your organization. You're the facilitator, you're the team's coach, you're a mentor, you are an impediment remover, you are a change agent, you're doing a lot of things, you're a teacher, there are a lot of things you're doing within your team. But almost of these things you're doing require more of soft skills. So we're going to look at some of the skills you require to do your job as a Scrum Master. Skills and qualities of the successful Scrum Master. So if you've been paying attention to everything I've been saying, you will know that as a Scrum Master, you don't necessarily need to have a technical skill to be a Scrum Master because you're not coding, you're not programming. If you have it, good, it's an added advantage. It will help you, get to understand your developers better. So when they are speaking all of their jargons, you're able to understand. But if you don't have those skills, it's still okay. You can still do your job. And then while working with your developers, you can begin to, learn some of the languages that they use and learn from them. And you can also understand and grow. But mostly what you need as a Scrum Master are, firstly, you need to understand the Scrum framework, of course, and everything about the Scrum framework is in the Scrum guide. You learn it, you practice, learn how to help teams implement it. And once you're able to master the Scrum framework, the other side of it, the other things you need to be successful as a Scrum Master is soft skills. And some of them, okay, becoming a Scrum Master doesn't require a specific technical background. In fact, many successful Scrum Masters come from diverse professional experiences, bringing a lot of transferable skills that are highly valuable in this role. To excel as a Scrum Master, you need a blend of soft skills and a deep understanding of the Scrum framework. So just as I said, you need to have a deep understanding of the Scrum framework, and also you need to have soft skills. And what are these soft skills? It's not like it's something complicated. It's something that you already have as an individual. If you're working within an organization, of course, you already have these skills. One of them is communication skills. As a Scrum Master, you need to be able to effectively communicate. Effective communication is crucial for building trust and aligning the team on goals. So you need to know how to communicate both verbally and written. So you can write, you can talk, you can speak, you know how to talk to people. And communication is in two ways. There's the communication part of speaking, there's also the part of listening. So you need to be someone who listens, because you're going to be working with people, you're going to be working with your developers, your stakeholders, your product owner. You're trying to ensure that everyone is aligned and doing what they need to do rightly. They're being efficient. And sometimes people are going to have challenges. You need to be someone who listens. You should be able to listen to people, understand them, and also be able to speak to them in a way that they can understand and do what needs to be done. So communication is one of the crucial soft skills you need to have. Another skill is facilitation. One of the major things you would be doing as a Scrum Master within an organization is facilitating. Guiding meetings, discussions, solving sessions is essential for team productivity. So you're facilitating meetings. Of course, you will be facilitating all of the Scrum meetings. But aside from the Scrum meetings, you will also be facilitating decision making. So in a situation where your team, they're working on something and there's a hiccup, they need to make a quick decision, everybody's confused, what do we do, what do we do? You are the person who is going to bring that thing together, help them, stay focused, and then facilitate a decision-making conversation. Let everybody speak and let everybody speak and share their ideas, and you guys can make a decision on the way forward. You're also facilitating problem solving. So if there's an impediment, a blocker, you're facilitating the removal of that impediment. So as a facilitator, you're doing many things. A facilitator is someone who help make things happen. You don't necessarily need to be the one who is making it to happen, but you're helping, you're creating a foundation, you're creating a soft landing, you're creating a pathway to, to help make that thing happen, to maybe to help solve a problem or to make a decision or come to an agreement, whatever thing it is, but you are there to help. Whatever is required, whatever is needed, you're there to help make it happen. That is facilitator. And it's something that if you check within yourself, you see that you're already doing this, you're already helping, you're already organizing, you're already guiding, you're doing this. These are some of the soft skills you have as an individual. And then another soft skill, another very important soft skill is conflict resolution. Knowing how to address conflict constructively and finding solutions is vital for a healthy team dynamic. So remember, you're the one who is guiding your team. You're like the team's, you're the team's coach. You're coaching them, you're guiding them. Of course, there's going to be conflict. There are healthy conflicts. Conflict is something that is inevitable. Your product owner might have a misunderstanding or a disagreement with one of your developers, or maybe two of your developers might have a disagreement on how they should go about solving a particular problem. These conflicts are not something you always avoid. Of course, avoid conflict as much as you can, but there are conflicts that are actually healthy, and these conflicts bring about growth within the team. So you're there to manage these conflicts. If it's something that needs to be resolved, you're there to help them resolve it. You're guiding them, ensuring that this conflict do not escalate and starts to become a problem that individuals within your team can no longer work together because they are beefing one another, or there's an issue here and there, and the team is in chaos. It's your responsibility as the Scrum Master to ensure that this kind of things don't happen. So it's one of the soft skills you need to have. You need to be someone who knows how to help people come out from problems, help people agree, dialogue, whatever it takes, speaking to people, ensuring that conflict is resolved in a very wise and constructive manner. And then another soft skill is the coaching skill. You're going to be guiding and mentoring your team members to improve their skills and performance and it's a key responsibility, something that you're going to do every time. It's one of the things you will do every day. You're coaching your team as a team. You're coaching the individuals within your team. When we look deeper, you want to see how you're going to be coaching the individuals within your team. You're also going to be coaching your team as a team. You're going to be coaching your stakeholders. You most likely would be coaching the managers within your organization, depending on the organization structure. So the coaching skill is one of the soft skills you need to have. These are just a few of them. There are different other soft skills as the case may be. And it's not something that you need to go and it's something that you already have as an individual. You know how to communicate, you know how to facilitate, resolve conflicts, coach. You already know how to do these things. And if you don't know how to then do them, you can also learn. You can, start reading books and communication and different things. There are a lot of books out there that you can attend trainings to learn and, sharpen these soft skills. Soft skills, a lot of people believe that soft skills come naturally. Yes, some soft skills come naturally, but I'm also a strong believer that you can learn these things. I personally learned some of them. As a Scrum Master, to succeed as a Scrum Master, you need these soft skills, and you might not have all of them, but it does not mean that you're not qualified for the job. All you just need to do is to be intentional about learning them. So if your facilitation skills is not that good, you want to learn. You want to, attend webinars, attend sessions, read books, practice, start practicing facilitation. And then over time, you see that, you just keep getting better and better. And over time, you see that you're so good and so perfect at it. Same goes for the other soft skills. Once you just keep trying it out, learning, being intentional, you just keep getting better and better. So I hope we've been able to understand for to become a Scrum Master, all you just need to do is a blend, all you just need to have is a blend of these soft skills and then a deep understanding of the Scrum framework. Once you understand the Scrum framework, you've mastered it, and then you've been able to identify the soft skills you need to have, and you have them, you can become a Scrum Master. Class, please give me a thumbs up if you're still following me as we proceed. I hope we're still here. Can you still hear me? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up or just drop yes or following if you're still with me. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for responding. Okay. So what are a few benefits? Let's talk about the benefits. Why should I become a Scrum Master? Now we looked at, uh, if being a Scrum Master is actually something that is worth it, why should I become a Scrum Master? Is it worth it? We've looked at that. We've looked at who can be a Scrum Master. We've looked at the skills you need to be a Scrum Master. Let's talk about the benefits. Of course, there should be benefits, right? Let's talk about the benefits. One of the benefits is in-demand job opportunities. The Nigerian tech industry is experiencing a surge in agile adoption. Agile is spreading like wildfire. Every tech company now is using agile. Even companies that are not tech, like I mentioned earlier, even the non-tech industries, they've seen the beauty and the results that you can achieve using agile, and they are all hopping on it, right? And the Scrum framework, as I mentioned earlier, is one of the frameworks, one of the agile frameworks. And as a Scrum Master, you're someone who have mastered and you have a deep understanding of the Scrum framework, and then you have the soft skills to collaborate with it. You are good to go. You're in demand. You're in demand. Uh, Okay, it says the Nigerian tech industry is experiencing a surge in agile adoption, with over 70% of software development teams now using Scrum. This has created a significant shortage of qualified Scrum Masters. If you look around you, how many Scrum Masters do you know? There are not many, especially in this country, this part of the world. There are a lot of Scrum Masters. It's something that has spread everywhere in the US, in the UK. It's a very lucrative job over there. Here too, not everybody know about the Scrum Master role. So it is a good opportunity. This is a good opportunity for you to hop on it now because it is in high demand, but there is a shortage of qualified Scrum Master, especially in this part of the world. And with a projected 25% increase in job openings over the next 3 years. So over the next 3 years, that's also going to be, more job openings for Scrum Masters. So Scrum Masters are in high demand now. So the job opportunity is high, this period. And then also competitive salaries, Scrum Masters paying well. According to the 2022 Nigerian Tech Salary Report by Tech Cover, the average annual salary of a Scrum Master in Nigeria is 5.2 million. That's yearly, and then around 433,000 per month. This was reported by Tech Cabal as at 2022, and that is the average salary. So when we say average, it means it can be higher, it can be a bit lower, but the average standard salary of a Scrum Master on a yearly basis is around 5.2 million and 400,000 on a monthly basis. Top performers can earn up to 8 million naira per year and 667,000 naira monthly. So this was reported as reported by the 2021 Nigerian Salary Guide by Jobberman. So you see that the Scrum Master role is in high demand, especially now in the country where people are not really earning well. You see people they are paying them, very little for what they are doing. The Scrum Master role, Scrum Masters earn well because of the value that they bring within a team, within the organization. Another benefit is remote work. Scrum Masters in Nigeria can now access job opportunities within international companies, expanding their career prospects. Many organizations are actively seeking skilled Scrum Masters to lead their distributed agile teams. So, as a Scrum Master, you can work remotely, right? You can work remotely within the country, within Nigeria. You can also work remotely from the country. You're working with US countries, UK countries as a Scrum Master. There are a lot of agile teams out there, distributed agile teams. So you can work from the comfort of your home with this Scrum Master skill. Accelerated career growth. Of course, Scrum Masters can expect rapid career advancement with many transitioning into other roles like agile coaches, project managers, and or product owners. The versatile skills developed as a Scrum Master are highly valuable across industries because of the skills you would develop. As a Scrum Master, you can actually do the job of a product owner, a product manager, because you're going to be working closely with these people. You're going to be learning what they are doing. You're going to coach them, guide them, support them. So over time, you can begin to transition. You can become an agile coach. So an agile coach is someone who has mastered the different agile frameworks. Remember, I told you when the class started that Agile is a new way of managing projects, and there are different agile frameworks out there that teams, organizations implement and use to help them manage their process and deliver results. And Scrum is just one of them. It is the most widely used framework, but there are other frameworks. We have Kanban, we have Lean, we have Extreme Programming. There are a lot of agile frameworks out there. So an agile coach is someone who have mastered these different agile frameworks, and you can support teams depending on the framework. If they need lean, you can give them lean. If they need XP, you can give them XP. If they need Kanban, you can give them depending on what is needed. The versatility. Okay, so as a Scrum Master, you can advance, you can move from here to here because you have learned the Scrum Master role, and it's something that's needed everywhere. Even as a developer still needs to understand the Scrum framework. As a product manager, as a project manager, you need to understand the Scrum framework to be able to be effective in your job. So another benefit is job satisfaction. Helping teams succeed and build great products is incredibly rewarding. Witnessing teams progress, celebrating their achievements can be deeply fulfilling. So if you're someone who wants to get into the tech space, but we don't necessarily want to code or do the hands-on constantly typing, coding, working, right? But you still want to be part of the tech industry, you still want to be able to work on groundbreaking products. The Scrum Master role is one of the roles that would give you that opportunity. So you work closely with the team. You're a major support system for the team. Your role is very, very valuable, but you're not coding. So you still have that job satisfaction of building amazing products without having to code. Global collaborations, of course, as a Scrum Master, you can work with different organizations within your country and also outside of your country. So these are a few benefits of being a Scrum Master. The job is in high demand. There's competitive salary. So don't let anyone pay you less. As a Scrum Master, Scrum Masters earn well. Once you are able to have a deep understanding of the Scrum framework, you know how to help teams implement it and be effective and efficient. And you have the soft skills to complement it. You can earn well even in this country. You can also work remotely if you don't want to be going to office every day. You can work from the comfort of your home, support your teams, your distributed teams. Uh, you also have the opportunity to work with industries outside of your environment, and you're also happy, you have the job satisfaction, you're doing what you want to do, how you want to do it. So that is a few benefits. Getting started, let me see what's in the chat box. Okay. So getting started, how can you become a Scrum Master? What do you need to do to get started? There are different ways. So there are many resources. Someone mute. I'm going to mute. Okay. Meet the table. Okay. I had to mute the person. Okay. So there are many resources out there. There are different ways you can become a Scrum Master. So there are many resources and opportunities to help you get started. Firstly, certificate option. As a Scrum Master, you need to get a certification. Consider obtaining a Scrum Master certification from a reputable organization. Popular certification include uh, the Certified Scrum Master, that is the CSM certification, and also the Professional Scrum Master. This is these are the certifications you can get as a Scrum Master to they are globally recognized certifications. They are recognized within the country, outside the country, anywhere you go, they are globally recognized certification. So once you show this certification, it's a huge advantage for you. Another way you can get started is training programs and courses. So enroll in online or in-person training programs and courses to gain a comprehensive understanding of the Scrum principle and practice. So you can enroll in programs, take a course. There are different courses. PDMA is offering a Scrum Master course, so you can get started with those, take a course to help you understand to help you understand the Scrum framework, help you have a deep understanding, teach you the different parts of the Scrum framework, and also what you can do, how you can become a Scrum Master, how you can begin to grow the soft skills. Also, continued learning. You also need to continue learning, stay updated on the latest Scrum trends and advancements by reading books, blogs, and participating in online communities. So still speaking about the certification, obtaining a Scrum certification demonstrates your expertise. So I've already talked about the Scrum certification. It helps you. Getting a Scrum certification shows that, okay, this person is a professional. This person have gone through some trainings and they've been able to get this certification. They've been able to pass this exam. Because of course, before you get a professional Scrum certification, you must have written an exam, passed the exam before you can get the certification. So the most recognized certifications are CSN, the Certified Scrum Master, and PSN. You get the Certified Scrum Master from Scrum Alliance, and you get the PSN from Scrum.org. So before you can, for PSN now, before you apply for PSN certification, you must have gone through a training to help you understand the Scrum framework so that when you write the exam, you can pass the exam and you can get your certification. So that's basically it. These are just a few other ways to encourage you. I'm sure some of you are new to tech, some of you don't even know where to start, you don't know what to do, how to go about in becoming a Scrum Master, or even achieving your goals. You want to get into the tech space, but you don't know how to go about it. And then embarking on a new career path can come with. Give me a moment, please. Okay. Embarking on a new career path can come with its fair share of doubts and challenges. So I'm sure you might be asking, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I be able to help people resolve conflicts? Can I do facilitation? Can I be effective with communication? Am I able to do this? I'm sure you'll be asking that question. However, with determination and the right resources, you can overcome these obstacles and thrive as a successful Scrum Master, even without a technical background. So some of the questions you might be asking is, you don't have a technical background. Can I be a Scrum Master without being tech inclined? Yes, of course. Scrum is about collaboration and effective communication. Your role as a Scrum Master is to facilitate the development process and not to code. You're only facilitating the process, ensuring that people have the right material, they have the necessary, they have everything that they need to get their work done. People are being effective, everyone is on track. That's your role, not to code. It's the developer's role to code. So your ability to understand the big picture and guide the team is what is required. You don't need to have a tech skill. You might also be asking yourself, I'm new to tech. What should I do? What tech course can I take? Should I do Scrum? Should I do product management? Should I do projects? Should I maybe learn programming? What should I do? So the tech industry offers a wealth of opportunities uh, for those who are willing to learn. So if you're willing to learn, we are here to help you. PDMA, one of the things we do in PDMA is to help people understand the path that they should follow. Myself, I was someone when I got into the tech space, I didn't know what to do. What should I do? What should I learn? I told you I started with programming. I learned how to code because that's what's trending. But at some point, I realized that this is not my path. I'm not someone who needs to code. I'm someone who needs to, guide the developers. I'm someone who needs to support the developers to ensure that they're doing their job well. I was able to transition. So it's okay to transition. Even maybe you're you're reading into the tech industry, but you are not finding fulfillment where you are. It's okay to transition. It's okay to explore other options. Just keep learning and keep growing. And if you want to learn Scrum, immerse yourself in Scrum communities. We have the Scrum Guide out there. Go and read the Scrum Guide. If you go online and Google Scrum Guide, you're going to see the Scrum Guide. You can read it, start learning, and also join our community. PDMA have a community for Scrum Masters. You can join that community and surround yourself with like minds and grow from there. Also, not sure where to start, take the first step by exploring online resources. So if you don't know where to start or how to start, PDMA is here to help you as well. Enroll in our training program. You can reach out to me. I'm sure Caleb, when we're done, Caleb will share my LinkedIn profile. So you can reach out to me on LinkedIn and let's talk about it. Let's know how to get you started. Okay. So embrace the challenge. Becoming a Scrum Master is an exciting journey that will challenge you, expand your skill, and open doors to a rewarding career in tech. So, with dedication, perseverance, and with passion for collaboration, you can thrive in this dynamic and growing field. So, the Scrum Master role is growing, and I showed you the research that has been made and the way that job openings will increase by 25% within the next 3 years. It's growing. And if there's any time to hop on it now, is now. You don't need a tech skill, you don't need to know how to code, you just need to have a passion for supporting people. And what we did here in today's class is just to let you know about it, to open your mind. Some of you have never heard about Scrum. You don't know anything about the Scrum framework. You don't know how you can hop on it. So this class is just to enlighten you and open your mind. And if you're interested, you want to learn further, you want to become a Scrum Master, you want to get your professional certification and equip yourself with the right skills and right knowledge to help you find a job, help you start achieving your goals. We're here to help you. We can help you get started. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and let Caleb take over. So Caleb is going to walk you through the processes and how you can get started. Okay.